Minsk, 15th of August, 1941. SS Reichsführer Heinrich Himmler visits the Nazi-occupied city. Just a few months before, Hitler's army invaded the Soviet Union in a war of annihilation. Hitler's goal was to capture the whole European part of the Soviet Union, kill its political leaders, and Germanize the land by killing and enslaving up to 30 million people. Within a few months, the Wehrmacht had made immense progress. By December of 1941, they had overtaken a vast majority of the European Soviet Union, including Kiev and Minsk, and were standing at the gates of Moscow. Behind them followed the so-called Einsatzgruppen, who had the order to kill the Jews as well as political opponents in the captured regions in order to make way for the Germanization of the land. The Einsatzgruppen consisted of 4 different groups, making up a total of 3,000 people. With the help of local police forces, they murdered between 1 and 1.5 million people within about a year, mostly in mass shootings. All of this was carried out under the direct control of the SS Reichsführer Heinrich Himmler. On the 15th of August 1941, he decided he wanted to get a real picture of the work that his troops were doing. So, he personally went to Minsk and ordered a shooting of 100 prisoners to be carried out in front of his own eyes. SS Obergruppenführer Karl Wolff was present that day and recalled what happened. An open grave had been dug out, and the victims were forced to jump in and lie face down, waiting for the execution. Himmler, apparently never having seen dead bodies before, stepped to the very edge of the pit and looked inside. Karl Wolff recalls that when one of the victims was shot in the head, splashes of brains struck Himmler's coat and face. Himmler suddenly went very pale and green. He staggered as he turned away and had to be hauled up by Wolff, who led him away from the grave. It was at this moment that Himmler had a sudden realization of the horror. However, he was not concerned with the extermination of the Jews, but more so with the psychological effect such shootings had on his SS troops. In his famous Posen speeches, where he spoke in front of fellow SS members, he would later draw upon the event and said the following chilling words.
Meine Judevakuierung, die Ausrottung des jüdischen Volkes. Es gehört zu den Dingen, die man leicht ausspricht. Das jüdische Volk wird ausgerottet. Das Fakten in jeder Partei genossen. Ganz klar steht in unserem Programm drin, Ausschaltung der Juden, Ausrottung machen wir Kleinigkeiten. Von euch werden die meisten wissen, was es heißt, mit 100 Leichen bei Samedi. Wenn 500 da liegen oder wenn 1000 da liegen. Und das abgesehen von menschlichen Ausnahmeschwächen. Anständig geblieben zu sein, hat uns hart gemacht und ist ein niemals genanntes und niemals zu nennendes Ruhmesblatt.
Himmler insisted that a less burdensome method of killing had to be found. This solution would turn out to be one where the perpetrators wouldn't even have to fire a single shot, nor look their victims in their eyes when killing them. It would turn out to be the gas chambers. This method was soon expanded on an industrial scale. By 1942, extermination camps equipped with gas chambers had been constructed, making mass murder more systematic and efficient than ever before. What followed would become one of the darkest chapters in human history.